Hi everyone, this is Nate with the Visalia Library, and today we've got a special mental health awareness story time. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and so this month, on top of the story time, we'll have crafts and resources available at the Visalia Branch Library. We've got our craft this month is going to be a positive affirmation jar, where you put positive affirmations in the jar, and then every day you can draw one out, and it just reinforces positive thinking, controls negative thoughts, and reduces our negative self-talk, which is a big issue. We also have a lot of resources given to us by our local Tulare County HHSA that has a lot of resources in the area or just stuff you can do at home, a lot of fun stuff in there. So today I've got a couple stories that focus on mental health and just expressing our emotions in general. So the first one is a new one we just got, and this one is called Out of a Jar. Llewellyn loved scary books, scary jokes, and scary cartoons. Me too. But Llewellyn didn't like to be scared. He tried to put the feeling away here, under the bed, then there, it's like in his drawers. But no matter what he did, it kept coming back. Finally, Llewellyn put his fear in a jar and found a place to lock it away. There it stayed. He didn't feel afraid anymore. And that was that. Not long after, Llewellyn felt sad. His best friend Max was laughing and sharing secrets without him. "Don't be glum. Cheer up," someone said. So he put his sadness in a jar too. He locked it away. And that was that. Then, during music class, he got so excited. He's dancing all over the place. You see? But he wasn't supposed to dance. He was supposed to listen. So he shoved his excitement in a jar too. And that was that. Anger. Looks like he struck out in baseball. Ugh, it's gotta be frustrating. Loneliness. Joy. Disappointment. He put them all in jars, and that was that. Soon he had so many jars filled with so many emotions. Can you see them all? That Llewellyn walked around, not feeling much of anything at all. One day, Llewellyn was feeling inspired. Looks like he's making something out of clay. Can you see it? Looks like a dragon, some bunny ears. But Max pointed and squealed with laughter. "Dinosaurs don't have rabbit ears or butterfly wings." Llewellyn was so embarrassed, he tried not to show it. It's gotta be embarrassing. But that just made it worse. Of course, Llewellyn knew just what to do. But there was a problem. There was no more room. There's a lot of jars in there. Llewellyn tried to push and shove and shut his feelings away. Tears of frustration leaked out. Something rumbled deep inside of him. Suddenly, crack! We got a whole rainbow of emotions coming out. All of those jars holding all of those feelings shattered. Every single feeling broke loose and pummeled Llewellyn with a stampede that turned him into a ragged heap of bunny on the floor. Buried at the bottom, fear was the last one to leave. Once those feelings were out, something happened that Llewellyn didn't expect. What do you think it is? He was happy and sad at the same time. He was excited and worried. But most of all, he felt relieved. So in the future, whenever Llewellyn was jubilant or embarrassed or upset, he didn't put the feelings away. Instead, he mustered up the courage to feel them, to share them. And when he was ready to look each feeling in the eye, give it a hug, and let it go, and that really was that. The end. So I thought that was a really good one. We got to remember that although we don't like some of the feelings, maybe anger, sadness, it's important to let them out and express them. Because, like Llewellyn, if you just put them in a jar, put them in the closet, down the road, they're all going to come crashing out all at once, and that's really tough to deal with. So I've got another one for us today, and this is probably one of my favorite picture books. It might go over the heads of some of our younger ones, but some of our older kids might get it. So this one's called The Red Tree. And it has some beautiful illustrations. And this is by Sean Tan. Sometimes the day begins with nothing to look forward to. And things go from bad to worse. The big scary fish. Darkness overcomes you. Nobody understands. The world is a deaf machine. Without sense or reason. Sometimes you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, but nothing ever happens. Then all your troubles come at once. Wonderful things are passing you by. Terrible fates are inevitable. Sometimes you just don't know what you were supposed to do. Or who you were meant to be. Or where you are. And the day seems to end the way it began. But suddenly, there it is, right in front of you. Bright and vivid, quietly waiting. Just as you imagined it would be. The end. I really like that book. So that goes into it has a really hopeful message, even when days are bad, when we're struggling with things. You got to look for the red tree and find that little glint of hope and kind of work through things. All right, thank you for joining us for our mental health awareness story time. Don't forget to stop by the Visalia Library to pick up some of our craft bags, resources, coloring pages, and stay tuned. We've got summer reading coming in about a month.